here, we're going to see ISMOO's wounds to get pre-banned. That makes the most sense here, and I think we're going to see a Gianna pre-ban coming out from the side of ISMOO here. That means that allows ISMOO to deal with to have that Pontos to deal with the Ragdoll later on. So I think these are the pre-bans that we're going to see. Again, I still think that this is going to come down to some sort of speed play here. There's going to be, you know, potentially robos, because there's a Han in play. So that means that there's a lot of aggression, a lot of cleaving, just instant kill action, control action that ISMOO can throw on the table.
Yep. Well, we have the Neftis, we have the Dak Pure Vanilla are definitely going to be available as we get in here. Dak Onimosha is going to get pre-banned, and Chung Peng is the pre-ban coming out of DUCHAN.
Interesting. So DUCHAN not scared of the Woonso at all here, decides to take out Chung Peng. So we might not see cleaving action. Once you remove Chung Peng, there's a lot of cleaves that just don't work here. So you're going to see probably a Praha Masha here, or something to go, obviously something to go with this Masha. So a different water unit. We're going to see a Shizuka here, which I'm not sure about the Shizuka in this situation here. DUCHAN instantly goes with that Praha Miles.
Yep, taking that Miles away from ISMOO this time here. Or no, I believe he actually had that Miles in the last match as well. Double water units though with DUCHAN.
Yeah, double water units with DUCHAN. I think ISMOO's probably needed. I mean, there's no Chung Peng would be a great pick here, but he doesn't have that. I think he's probably leaning into maybe a Dark Cookie Han would be kind of an interesting pick here. Could also lean into just more. He needs another piece of damage. So if he throws down this Dominic, he's gonna need another piece of support. I'm not sure if Annabelle is it.
Yeah, very interesting Annabelle pick here. I wonder if that was kind of a rushed pick. We've got DUCHAN hovering over Robo G92 with a Molong as well. That's 3 water units though coming on the field.
The problem with ISMOO's draft here is he doesn't have any speed lead. That last pick is going to get banned no matter what. It should be a Woonso or whatever. It's going to get banned. The problem with ISMOO's draft right now is it doesn't have any form of speed here. So if you're ISMOO, what do you ban out from DUCHAN's side? There's nothing to ban out because if that Robo goes off, ISMOO's entire side is controlled. If that Robo is banned out, there's a Molong into Miles, into Praha. There's just so much on that side. So I think DUCHAN's just got a much better draft here, and I think ISMOO's in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, definitely. He's looking a little bit nervous right now, and that Diana's going to be coming up there, but I think we can definitely tell that Diana's not going to be making it through here.
Well, I think that Diana's weak enough of a pick here that Shizuka is now actually the better ban. Or you could even think about banning out the Masha. But Diana's such a kind of a weak last pick. I mean, he takes it out for volatility because he doesn't want to face the RNG here, but Robo taken out as expected, but ISMOO's going to be facing a Molong Miles opening, going to lose a unit off the bat.
Well, let's see what happens, guys. We get into round 2 with DUCHAN and ISMOO. Miles kicking things off, looking for a stun on top of the Dominic, not receiving it though. Not even a full strip going on the side of ISMOO, but plenty of targets there for Oliver to get the reset on. Attack bar pushback. Reckless Assault comes out, moving it with the initial turns happening as well. Not looking good for a double stunned up unit, ISMOO.
And as expected, ISMOO loses a unit off the bat, not able to move, not able to take a turn, and DUCHAN just looking so good here, resetting ISMOO's units, and ISMOO's definitely on the back foot.
Most definitely. We're going to see Masha trying to pop off, capitalize off the defense break. Does get that defense break on top of the Molong. He wants to get rid of this unit as soon as possible. Of course, he's got skills available with the Dominic. Dominic's going to be finishing off that unit here. There's a lot of damage coming from Miles, though.
Yeah, and actually ISMOO might be able to come back here, but he did use that Masha skill 2 onto the Molong there, even though he revived that Dominic. So not sure if he should have done that there, and that Masha's not going to have skill 2 available for 2 more turns.
Yeah, Praha was able to proc to have her second skill up for strip now. But of course, this Annabelle is still alive. It is looking a little low right now. No skills up for this Shizuka.
Yeah, this Annabelle hasn't done a single thing this turn, this game, except for tank some damage here. So unfortunately for ISMOO, that Annabelle just a dead pick.
Yep, absolutely a dead pick here. You can actually use it to finish off the unit, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing. We have all skills available here. No need to heal up your team, so he's just going to pummel away at this poor Shizuka.
Yeah, so ISMOO's going to be able to take out the Oliver. Does not land defense break, so super unlucky not to land it. So unfortunately for ISMOO, he's going to be facing an Oliver here that's going to control Shizuka, and there's no way Masha can take out a Miles and a Praha together.
Look at this Oliver doing the Oliver things, as we like to call it. Just nothing that ISMOO can do about that.
Definitely nothing ISMOO can do about that. That's so much damage going into the Masha. DUCHAN's just looking so strong in this matchup.
Yep, he really is. That's the dismount, and there you have it. DUCHAN with a round 2 victory.
And again, it goes down to that passive play there. Once ISMOO locks himself into turn 2 like that, and he has no way to control anything about the opener, he loses units off the bat, has the proc to come back. Annabelle didn't do a single thing there. So it's meta for a reason to cleave and, you know, counter cleave or to go fight for turn 1, because if you don't do that, you're gonna, against players like DUCHAN, high level players, there's no way to come back against him.
Yep, there really isn't. But let's see what happens. ISMOO really needs to figure something out here as we get into game number 3, because I don't think ISMOO wants that 3-0. He definitely wants to keep himself in this match here. So he's got to figure it out. What is the weakness here? What is the key to victory up against DUCHAN?
Yeah, I think for the sake of the western side of the world here, ISMOO does not want to get 3-0'd here. Needs to think about how he should pivot his draft here. Maybe he didn't prepare for DUCHAN coming into this tournament, but he should reflect on those matches. Hopefully he's reflecting on it, thinking about the fact that he should be drafting some sort of speed, some way to disrupt DUCHAN's draft. DUCHAN's draft is full of speed units. He's got Gianna's, Nephthys, Oliver's, Chungpung's, all kinds of ways to control. So ISMOO needs to counter that and be able to force his opponent to land some things or resist some things.
Yep, let's see what happens. Pre-bans from last time. Onimusha, Chungpung. Those units are now available. We've got 2 new pre-bans coming on right now.
We're going to see the, not the Dark Cookie. So we did see the Nephthys pre-ban, but we don't see a Dark Cookie pre-ban. ISMOO probably is going to take a Shizuka first, but I wouldn't mind seeing a Moore first pick and forcing a cleave here. But we're likely going to see a Nano or Shizuka out first from ISMOO.
Here, and the Shizuka is going to be the first pick coming out of ISMOO. 2 picks coming out for DUCHAN here, looking to respond after seeing a Shizuka being drafted. We've seen the Masha many a times here in this first pick area.
And so the common pick into this is some sort of a Nana Praha, Nana Masha pick, but he could also go for cleave here and leave this open-ended. So Praha Chungpung is not a bad opener here, not a bad way to kick things off. Praha Masha is also acceptable as well.
Ooh, it is going to be a Praha and a Dark Onimusha.
Yeah, so Praha and a damage dealer allows DUCHAN to finish his draft off with those middle speed cleavers if ISMOO does not respond in the speed. So lays down the Chungpung, great pick by him, and the Dark Cookie. So that's the unit we saw earlier, we want to see again. We know that thing's fast. It's probably on 2+220 Swift, somewhere around there. So DUCHAN's probably gonna need to dip into more aggressive play now. We're gonna see the Robos, we're gonna see speed leads, we're gonna see Gianna's, things like that here.
There's flashing the Pontos, a 24 speed lead, see if he chooses to bring that back to the field, but I think DUCHAN is going to need some form of speed lead on the side of his field, and is going to be bringing out a Gianna and a Pontos for DUCHAN.
Yeah, so DUCHAN definitely is playing according to speed here, is thinking about speeds, and that last pick could be a Chungpung, or it can't be a Chungpung, could be a Robo to round things out here. ISMOO should take the Robo himself, go with the speed lead here. You don't really want to be outsped when there's a Dark Onimusha. So there we go. We see the Wunsa. Wunsa and Dark Cookie are a little redundant though. So he might run out of steam if the Chungpung is the ban here. That Han might not be able to do enough on its own. It'll be interesting to see, but ISMOO might run out of gas if both the Dark Cookie and the Han and the Wunsa are allowed through.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Does DUCHAN need another speed lead here? Is ISMOO just banning out the Pontos?
Yeah, I think DUCHAN, exactly. So he's going to turtle up here. He's going to go with the turn 2 team here, and think we're going to see probably the Chungpung let through. He's going to take out the Han. So we're going to see Chungpung, Wunsa, Dark Cookie, Shizuka, which means ISMOO has no damage on his side of the field. DUCHAN's got healing from Praha, and exactly. So we see that Han let through, and ISMOO has no damage, no actual real piece of damage here. So ISMOO's going to be in a world of hurt here. DUCHAN has the healing from the Praha, damage from Gianna, damage from Dark Onimusha, so DUCHAN's in a good spot. And I think ISMOO is going to need a lot of RNG.
Let's see what happens. HP lead for both players here. We're in round number 3 with DUCHAN and ISMOO. Third skill's going off with a full team strip on the side of DUCHAN, and we do have this Dark Cookie with skills available.
Dark Cookie's going to need to do a lot here. Does land the Oblivion here, and the Chungpung does actually do quite a bit of damage here, but again, ISMOO's going to need to cycle some turns because he's running out of gas pretty much right now.
That was a very good serious matter. Does throw that second skill back onto the Chungpung. He's looking to get it back up. 2-turn sleep going out on top of the Gianna here, though.
That's a massive 2-turn sleep. Doesn't have to deal with the Gianna here, and that is nice non-contact slow debuff on DUCHAN's side.
It's a really good third skill right there in that moment. The 2-turn sleep laying on top of that Gianna. Does have skills available. That second skill available, chooses not to use it. We're going to see that third skill going out, putting everybody to sleep here, healing up the team of DUCHAN.
Yeah, and unlucky for ISMOO, did not reset that Praha, so ISMOO's gonna need to find a way to take out that Dark Onimusha. Dark Onimusha's again at full HP here, and ISMOO doesn't really have a healer here and doesn't have a lot of damage.
And no defense break coming out, no despair stun coming out here. Another violent proc coming out of Chungpung. A little bit of damage coming towards that Dark Onimusha. We're gonna see a third skill popping up. It's gonna be a lot of negative effects on the side of DUCHAN.
Yeah, but interesting to note, there is no defense break on the side of DUCHAN, so that's not gonna be a lot of damage that the Chungpung's gonna be bringing when it takes a turn.
Yep, let's see what happens here. He does have second skill, throwing down the damage, dealing so much damage from that unit.
Yeah, absolutely so much damage here. That Dark Cookie's almost gone here. That's a big proc, allows him to get some defense breaks, and he might be able to do enough damage to take out this Dark Onimusha.
Yeah, Chungpung's so good at procking right now. We've seen so many times out of this unit there. There's a nice 2-turn sleep back onto the Gianna again.
Yeah, and that second skill on the Chungpung allows it to get its skills up a lot sooner here, so ISMOO not exactly out yet. Gonna need to control this Dark Onimusha and take it out, because that's a lot of damage. The Dark Cookie's gonna go down soon.
Yep, a little bit of damage coming back to that Dark Onimusha. Definitely the problem unit that ISMOO doesn't want to see on this field anymore. The skill's still available with this Praha.
Yeah, that's a lot of procs on that Shizuka there. Dark Cookie's going down. That's a big proc.
Oh, big proc does not yet finish off that Dark Pyramid of Vanilla. It's still alive right now, but it should be getting dropped right now.
Should be getting dropped. Interesting to note that the Chungpung skills, skill 3 is up next, so if ISMOO's able to land that, he might actually take this one.
Well, let's see what happens. Goes the big second skill. Despair stun going out on top of the Chungpung here.
Wow, that is the one unit he didn't want to get stunned up, because now he's not going to be able to do that damage there. So DUCHAN does have a chance to claw back.
Oh, big proc into the heel, sleeping the team of ISMOO here.
So much RNG from the side of DUCHAN, and ISMOO needs to put up second skill on that Chungpung. Does not do so. Chungpung's going to drop here. ISMOO's in a world of hurt, and that's a huge despair stun.
Another despair stun. Skills are up with the Shizuka. Shizuka looking to do anything she can right now. This needs to stun up the Shizuka, or else she can use her third skill and apply bombs herself. Not going to matter. DUCHAN finishes off the Shizuka, and there you have it! A 3-0 for DUCHAN.
Wow, great drafting from DUCHAN all around. Just showed absolute dominance in that matchup. There wasn't anything